Welcome to our latest video about NFL teammates who absolutely loathed each other. While it's not uncommon for tensions to run high in a competitive environment like professional football, there have been some cases where players on the same team simply could not stand each other, leading to some truly epic clashes both on and off the field. From heated arguments to physical altercations, we'll be exploring some of the most notorious examples of NFL teammates who truly hated each other's guts. So buckle up and get ready to dive into some of the most intense rivalries and feuds in football history. Main part: Geno Smith and IK Enemkpali. Prior to the start of the 2015 NFL season, New York Jets teammates Geno Smith and IK Enemkpali were involved in a violent altercation that left Smith with a broken jaw. The incident occurred after Enemkpali had purchased a $600 plane ticket for Smith to attend a training camp, only for Smith to not show up due to personal reasons. When Enemkpali asked for his money back, Smith refused, resulting in the physical altercation. As a result of the injury, Smith missed a significant amount of playing time and was ultimately relegated to backup quarterback behind Ryan Fitzpatrick, who had a standout season, leading the Jets to a 10-6 record. Enemkpali was swiftly released by the Jets and went on to have brief stints with the Buffalo Bills and the Oakland Raiders practice squad before ultimately exiting the NFL altogether. Smith, on the other hand, remains active in the league and is currently with the Seattle Seahawks, where he is in competition for the starting quarterback position alongside Drew Lock following the departure of Russell Wilson. Despite the passage of time, the incident between Smith and Enemkpali remains a stark reminder of the volatile nature of professional sports and the potential for conflicts to escalate to dangerous levels. Terrell Owens and Donovan McNabb. Terrell Owens was known for being one of the most talented and controversial wide receivers of his generation, and his penchant for drama was on full display when he got into a heated exchange with his quarterback at the time, Donovan McNabb. During an interview with Michael Irvin on ESPN, Owens stated that he would prefer to have Brett Favre of the Green Bay Packers throwing to him instead of McNabb, his current quarterback while with the Philadelphia Eagles. McNabb took the comments personally and also viewed it as a black-on-black crime, given that Owens was expressing a preference for a white quarterback over him. Despite playing together for 2 seasons and making a Super Bowl appearance in 2004, the relationship between the two men soared after the incident, resulting in Owens being traded to the Dallas Cowboys after the 2005 season. Despite his controversial history, Owens remains a fan favorite and has even made a comeback to the sport at the age of 48, playing in the fan-controlled league. The feud between Owens and McNabb serves as a reminder of the potential for conflicts to arise between even the most talented and successful players in professional sports. Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin, former Miami Dolphins. Offensive linemen Richie Incognito and Jonathan Martin were embroiled in a major dispute during their time playing together. Reports indicated that Incognito, along with fellow linemen Mike Pouncey and John Jerry, frequently bullied and harassed Martin, leading him to eventually leave the team. However, the situation escalated when Incognito allegedly used homophobic slurs against Martin and made sexual comments about his sister. Following these revelations, Incognito was suspended by the Dolphins, but later signed with the Buffalo Bills in 2015. Meanwhile, Martin was traded to the San Francisco 49ers in 2014, where he played for a single season. Before retiring from the NFL in July 2015, the incident between Incognito and Martin serves as a reminder of the importance of respecting and supporting teammates in a professional sports setting, and the consequences that can arise from bullying and harassment. Peyton Manning and Mike Vanderjagt. Peyton Manning had a massive falling out with his kicker, Mike Vanderjagt, when they were both members of the Indianapolis Colts. Following the Colts' 41-0 defeat by the New York Jets in the 2002 Wildcard Playoff, Vanderjagt criticized coach Tony Dungy on Canadian television, calling him mild-mannered, while also questioning Manning's leadership skills. Manning didn't take kindly to these comments. He hit back at the Pro Bowl. When he was asked about the incident, he said Vanderjagt was an idiot who got liquored up and ran his mouth. The pair spent 3 more years together after the incident, with Vanderjagt making NFL first-team All Pro once he'd moved onto the Dallas Cowboys, while Manning won 2 Super Bowl titles and was a first-ballot Hall of Famer in 2021 after a storied 18-year NFL career. Joe Montana and Steve Young. Steve Young and Joe Montana, two of the greatest quarterbacks to play for the San Francisco 49ers, had a deep-seated animosity toward each other. The tension started when the team traded for Young as Montana's backup, but after Montana suffered injuries, Young took over the starting position. Montana believed that the 49ers had planned to replace him all along and that Young was brought in as his replacement. In 1993, the 49ers traded Montana to the Kansas City Chiefs due to the divisive situation between the two quarterbacks. Reports suggest that the two had a hostile relationship from the time Young was traded in 1987, and it only intensified over time. Despite their dislike for each other, both quarterbacks had an outstanding career and were inducted into the NFL Pro Football Hall of Fame.